Hedera Hash Graph is a smart contract platform, but it is slightly different from the other crypto projects. In fact, they even called it the blockchain killer. Let's dive into the details to understand the potential of this project. Hedera is the only public ledger that uses hash graph mechanism. The network doesn't require heavy energy, it is fast, it has minimal fees, and it is extremely secure because it still stores a copy of the ledger on every node of the network, like a blockchain. Hashgraph is an open-source consensus algorithm development in 2016 by Dr. Lemon Baird and Mans Harmony. Hedera is not a blockchain, but it uses hashgraph technology, which is a compelling alternative to blockchain and uses a gossip protocol. This because they believe the gossip about is the strongest and fastest way of communication. The network uses a directed acyclic graph just like this in the picture, which are made of spherical containers called events. These are basically gossip across the network's nodes. These events contain all the information transaction data with a timestamp, a signature, and 2 cryptographic messages called hashes. That is why it's called hash graph. This way, the information spreads across the network from nodes to nodes in a very quick exponential way. It creates a long graph where always more information accumulates on top of the full copy of the network's transactions. Thanks to this technology, Hedera can handle 10,000 transactions per second with extremely low fees of just 10,000ths of a cent in USD dollar, which is a very good performance compared with Bitcoin and Ethereum. As we can see, they also have extremely low energy consumption. They use a consensus algorithm called BFT, or asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance. Thanks to this, Hedera's network is highly secure. In fact, according to them, they have achieved the highest possible level of security for a consensus algorithm. If we look into their roadmap, Hedera has recently improved their scalable smart contract service performance as they also integrated Hedera token service into the Ethereum virtual machine, allowing the smart contracts to transfer, mint, burn, associate, and dissociate tokens programmatically. They also updated to external transactions, signing, allowing clients and software development kits to sign transactions with external programs, devices, and services. Their strategic and tactical marketing plan has a budget of $11.6 million for 2022, will definitely make them achieve their goal. Their main focus is to bring on board more retail adoption and developers on their platform. In the coming months, they will release a complete and compact library for interacting with the Ethereum virtual machine and its ecosystem on Hedera, which I think this is a key point, and it will lead into much more adoption. They will implement ownership of fungible and non-fungible tokens by a smart contract. They will enable staking Hbar token for rewards in the Hedera network. They will integrate JavaScript application performance interface to call Hedera smart contracts. This programming language is one of the biggest core technologies of the World Wide Web, or Web 2. Integrating this programming language to the Web 3 technology means bringing many more developers, which previously built on the everyday internet, to the 3rd generation of the internet services for websites and applications that will focus on using smart contracts to provide a data-driven and semantic web. Lastly, we can see that they will continue with more integrations and performance upgrades to improve and scale the network. If we check their website, it is very positive that they promote actively their services to make clearance on what they do. They allow with very low expense to create your own token or NFT for application payments, governance, or digital collectibles. You can use their consensus service to record immutable, verifiable, and fairly ordered event data for any application like tracking assets on a supply chain or identify credentials. You can deploy smart contracts in popular languages including Solidity and Viper. Solidity is the primary programming language on Ethereum, which will allow developers to build on Hedera easily to benefit from the better performance without learning a new programming language. You can use their file service to store on the Hedera network smart contracts, bytecode, credentials, and other critical files. Many projects are getting built on Hedera. To quickly have a look at them, Hash Axis, which is an NFT marketplace, will allow people to trade NFT at low costs on the network. The stablecoin on Hedera is USD Coin, one of the biggest stable coins for market capitalization, built by Circle and Coinbase, which are members of the Center Consortium. Theom is a project that empowers enterprises to protect their data with their efficient cloud data services. Drap is a payment provider. This enables micropayments for small value transactions, allowing merchants to save money while consumers get convenient access to products and services. Galaxy is an influencer monetization app, which will allow to sell digital blockchain-backed tokens to redeem interactions with the creator or produce dividends. Hundreds of projects are building in Hedera's ecosystem, but we are not going into details now. Let me know which one has potential, and we will cover it in the following videos. To stay up to date on their development updates and ecosystem's progress, you can follow them on Twitter or many other socials, as you can read their articles directly from their website. If we look into the dashboard, they show some data on their performance, and this is quite interesting in my opinion. We can see here the total accounts on the Hedera network in the last month increased by 10%, and from September, the accounts doubled. This shows us the level of adoption the network is getting. Bit at the same time, in the last month, the price is down 30%, and it is down 70% from all-time high peak reached in September. Before we continue, I just want to clarify something that you might have forgotten. We only do educational entertainment, and my job here is not to be your financial advisor, so please do your own researches before investing. Hbar is the native, energy-efficient cryptocurrency of the decentralized Hedera public network, which uses the unique hash graph algorithm. Hbar token is used to secure the proof-of-stake network, which they are going to release in the near future. The staking mechanism will be allowed through proxy deployment. On Hedera, anyone can stake, and there is no minimum amount or lock time period. You will have to delegate your funds to a node to earn daily rewards. If you don't delegate, your funds will randomly be assigned to a node which will earn your staking rewards. Hbar is then used for payments on the network or for fees. Lastly, it is used to power decentralized applications as every smart contract platform. Hedera is governed and sustained by 39 council organizations and many big enterprises around the world, which are not being paid for taking part of this. As we can see, this last includes Swirlds Corporation, which is the founder's company, and many other big companies like Google, Boeing, LG, etc. Each company has 2.6% decision power through votes. Each one of these 39 organizations can take the spot for 3 years maximum, and they can renew the spot for a maximum of 2 consecutive terms. Hbar has a maximum supply of 50 billion tokens, and at the moment 39% it is in circulation. As we can see, this is how it's distributed. 32% it was for the pre-minted treasury, 24% for the ecosystem development. This will slowly be released over the years. 4.4% for the employees and service providers, 8% to the founders' company Swirlds that created Hedera, almost 14% for the founders, and 17.4% for purchase agreements will be slowly released from 2019 to 2025. Hedera has a market capitalization just under $4 billion, and its price is fluctuating around $0.20 per coin. Its fully diluted market cap is around 10 billion market capitalization. This project definitely has a huge potential, and we can see how they keep developing and expanding the network. But do you think it will be one of the leading cryptocurrencies in the future? For sure, we will keep an eye on it, and we will give an update in the near future. If this was interesting, all I ask is for a like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.